Okay. Morning, sinners. And if you've seen my photo this morning, we got a cold morning out here in Edmonton, Alberta. Garrison, Edmonton, actually. Coming in, got down to minus 34. Only a light breeze, so wind chill's not a factor. And now, being told, oh, well, if it gets down to minus 40 with wind chill, yeah, we tend not to go out. Yeah, that's changed. I've also heard minus 26. That's out of baseline for typical winds out here. Being able to chill things off. So we still got some stuff to clear up. And so we'll bring in the civvies, give the Army guys time off because they don't really get the overtime. And we've got to clear off the depot parking lot. They've already got a grader and other loader out there, along with the blower. Push it down the end of the fence. And the blower will come along and blow it over the top. Today I'm in the John Deere 544, I do believe, which is one of our larger ones. And I really like this one. We've got two other newer, bigger vehicles, but they don't have the gear ratio. They don't go as fast. Frankly, this one fits like a glove. The seat is very comfortable. I can do a full 12-hour shift in this all day, any day. Have already done. And not have problems with my knees, my back, my hips. And it gets the job done. I wish we had more, but we got probably getting the vehicles. And if I don't touch them off enough, then I got to spend a few minutes getting familiar with it. The rest of it is just pushing snow. That I'm used to. Physics. Anyhow, I'll be doing a few videos for today. It should be a fairly nice one, albeit a bit cold. Girls that are home, and Steph's got her baking gear up and running. And she'll be doing up her Christmas tradition of big treats. And I'll probably cut off the video once I get sorted out. The next one I'll switch to the front in a moment. You don't have to look at my ugly bug. Not too much traffic on the roads, plus it's a weekend, so most of the parking lots should absolutely be empty, except for those who decide to park long-term parking at work. Never was a fan of that, but it is what it is. Okay. Oh. There we go. What you're seeing is the blower. What I was in yesterday, grabbing the piles that Mark and the other loaders doing up. The grader should have already been out here and windrowed it. Oh, there's a grader right there. I'm gonna wait for Mark to get his piles sorted and then go in behind him, so I can get the other one. Watching out for the concrete curbs. It helps to be familiar where all the curbs are. It goes back to going at whatever speed you're going and coming to a stop in inches. Don't recommend it. All right. And down. One thing that I haven't really brought up on these, your gas pedal tends to have two positions. If you're driving military vehicles, you're probably familiar with them. Foot on the gas, foot off the gas. Before you brake, you just take your foot off the gas, especially when you're pushing snow. That'll get you to a stop in a fairly controlled manner, and most of our vehicles have a left foot brake as well as the right foot brake. I prefer, when I'm doing this, left foot brake, but I'm also used to that from my time in a forklift. Gotta love heavy equipment. And again, yeah, I do go reverse rather than turning around, and I prefer the eyeball advice using my mirrors. got more snow. Lather, rinse, repeat. Also have to make sure that my blade sides, cutting edges, are down so I don't get that much spill, and that I can take as much of a load as what I can push. And this one's going on for 5 minutes. I'll keep going. Still feel a little like chatty catty. Of course, while I'm doing my videos, I'm not listening to what I do for entertainment on here. Oh, the price I pay. Hopefully I'm speaking loud enough with my head facing the rear mirror or window. And a little bit of cleanup around the corner. After this, some point this weekend, if not before Christmas, we got to clean up the queues. They are starting to be an Alberta shoot show with the compact snow. High volume traffic, especially in the morning, of people just trying to get to work. Not like their queues are that huge around here. And gee, starting to get a little crowded in here. I don't want to make the piles too big, or the blower can't really go through it that quick. Plus that the machine doesn't have the power. It's got two normal size shear pins, similar diameters you get on your typical snowblower, and it's got two smaller ones that are only half that size. Even one of them breaks, it no blow snow. Well, coming up on 7 minutes, and probably have enough time to get this entire lot done before I shut off the camera and see how many close to 10-minute videos I can get done. Well, Steve's missing a bit of it, or Gary actually is on the blower. Last bit of spill to clean up here, finish off the back end, and move on to the next two lots. We've got 4 of them to do here, plus when we do get doing around the building, we've got a couple of football fields of asphalt cleared. Push them into different snow piles and allow summer to eventually melt. All right, 9 minutes. We'll call this one done till the next one.